Dan Witten. I'm an associate professor in the Applied Agricultural and Food Studies Department. I would have loved to have been on the farm. I always like to work around animals and crops, so something agriculture related. What's actually kind of crazy is from the time I was a 7th or 8th grader in middle school, I wanted to be an ag teacher and have been one for the last 26 years after high school graduation. So I can't complain. Maybe I am doing my dream job.
Nice.
Best piece of advice, put on a happy face. I don't know if that's the way to exactly put it, but never let them see you sweat. The idea of being a teacher, you're going to run into situations where you're never going to please 100% of the people 100% of the time. So have the ability to smile, get through the days that are rough, and enjoy the days that aren't so rough, and know that we all have our bad days.
Yeah.
I've grown to really like the Cargill Outdoor Classroom. That, to me, 4 years ago, started as just a playground. I took it over with my crop science class. We started planting corn, and to see the evolution of the outdoor classroom from a parking lot into a place where we are now producing sweet corn. And this year we actually provided almost a ton of vegetables for the Siouxland Food Bank. I spend a lot of my summer time up there making sure it's in decent condition and trying to develop activities for our students to use. So I would say maybe the outdoor classroom. I have really enjoyed Taste of Morningside. Being a Twin Bing fan, it's a place to get lots of good cheap Twin Bings while at the same time feeding my face with Bob Rose and all just the camaraderie of seeing the alumni come back, and having now been here 7 years, you start to see more and more alum that you taught. So I would say that. If I'm going to a deserted island or stuck on a deserted island, I think maybe a text on how to rescue yourself from a deserted island, maybe a joke book, another item, maybe some sort of shelter. I guess I better get away from just reading. I'm gonna make the assumption that my island has some food and so forth on there, but maybe some sort of chicken soup for the deserted soul. Some light reading.
Yeah.
War and Peace. I'll be there for a while. Crime and Punishment. Maybe a hippopotamus. I don't know if I could afford to feed a hippopotamus, let alone house a hippopotamus, but yeah, I think it'd be cool to have a hippopotamus.
Those things are big, aren't they?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think maybe the fridge. The fridge serves multi-purpose, multi-duties. You can always find something useful in a fridge. It tends to be a large figure in the kitchen. Maybe that's two good reasons I think I would be the fridge. It's a big appliance that everybody can find use in some way, shape, or form. Most used phone app. I'm currently stuck on a game called 42, that's Dominoes, or just a radio app, or probably, besides texting, those would be the 3 biggest phone apps. I try to avoid too many games because they're a time suck. I can't say the tablet at home doesn't have a couple of mindless Candy Crush type games on it, but phone and phone alone would be iHeartRadio, texting, and 42 Dominoes. Sure, I'm good. Yeah.